Are you also British?
I'm British, but I don't live here.
Oh.
I live in Scotland.
Oh,
I live in Scotland.
Oh, and what's your job?
I'm an investment manager.
Manager.
I manage investments.
Oh.
So we invest in Taiwan.
And the most important question is, do you agree Brexit?
No.
Why?
I'm a European. I did European languages at university, and I'm a big believer in Europe. And I think it's a very, very stupid decision.
Why?
Because the country did not know what it was voting for.
Yes.
First of all, the process was very bad.
Yes.
There were no clear facts or details,
Yes.
and people voted for a change without really thinking about what change means. So if you stop most people in the street now, which is what you're doing, they would say, 2.5 years later, I still don't understand what Brexit is about. So people didn't understand then, and they still don't really understand now.
Got it. So they just vote
They voted against
yes.
the government.
They don't want they against for.
It could have been a vote about, do you like chocolate, or do you like beer, or do you like McDonald's? They would have said, no, we don't, because the government wants us to do this. So I think that's a big problem. I mean, in Scotland, where I live,
Yes.
they voted to remain inside Europe,
Yes.
and yet, because Scotland is not independent, if Brexit happens, Scotland will have to leave Europe. So the majority of people in Scotland voted to stay in Europe, but because Scotland is still part of the United Kingdom, it'll have to accept what Westminster decides.
Understood. And the
May I ask what do you think about the people that vote for the Brexit?
I think some people had their reasons because they believe that. I think one of the problems with Europe is there are many laws, and the perception is the laws are too complicated, and there are too many people getting paid too much money to stop business.
Yeah.
But actually, I think European business has been very powerful as a result of the European Union. So I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I also think there were a lot of people who were voting thinking that England in particular, not Britain, but England, can be a big, powerful nation again. And I just don't think that's possible. The fact that you are here visiting my country shows how much the world has changed in the last 30 or 40 years. Because 30 or 40 years ago, you probably could not come to this country. Now you can.
Oh,
And so,
that's an interesting opinion.
well, so the vast majority of the goods in the world are now being produced in the Far East because you're very good at it and you don't cost quite as much money as the Europeans. So.
Okay, so that would be all for today. Okay, that's it. That's okay. Because we are not very good in English, so if you think we are a little bit offensive, you can refuse to answer. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So let's get started.
Are you local British? Yes. What's your opinion on the issues of Brexit?
Did you vote for or against?
Brexit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
And what? Well, I suppose because of my age, I'm 80 years old, and I think back to the times that were before we went into the EU. And so, in my opinion, I liked it then. I liked our country to have its own
Independent?
independence.
Oh.
We've always had our own law and our own government rules, and that's what I grew up with, so I like that. Did you join the first time?
The vote? Did you join the vote?
The vote?
The
referendum.
Referendum. Yes, I voted. I always do. I'm very old and very proud of my country.
Yeah, I like Britain, yeah. So, would you mind telling us your career?
Well, I'm retired now.
Yeah,
Obviously, I'm
before
80
you're
years
retired.
old, but I was probably mostly a receptionist and lots of lovely jobs.
Okay.
I had a very good life. I have a wonderful daughter who's waiting for. I have 3 wonderful grandchildren. So I'm very lucky.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a very lucky lady.
So can you tell us the opinion of how do you think about the people voted against Brexit?
Oh, I understand why they did it. I understand, you know, and I think it's a free country. You must vote for what you want, what you believe in. And I'm nothing against that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And this is all for today. And thank you very much.
This is my daughter.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
They're students and they want opinions.
Good morning, guys, and we are going to give a brief summary about the interview that we gave to the local British. On the topic of Brexit, we interviewed 5 people, and 3 of them were disagree about the issue. And as you can see on the video, the investment manager told us 3 reasons about it. One is that people wanted to change, but they do not know what it really means. And then another reason is that the Great Britain is not as strong as it used to be. And the third reason is that EU is more powerful than before, and the world has changed a lot. And the female that's sitting in the mall is a staff in the museum, and she thinks it costs too much to leave the EU, so she also voted against the issue. And the female standing by the store in the mall is a constructor, and she thinks that staying in EU is better for UK. And the rest of them were agree with the issue, like the porter. He thinks that they need to take control of their own country, and they don't like the law and the treatment in EU. Also, the receptionist, which is the old lady in pink, old British just think they are as strong as before, so they wanted independence, and they think it's better to leave the EU than stay in it. And that's all of our interview. Thank you for listening.